I will say, though, this is just my personal opinion. I really do hope we get a one-on-one women's match at WrestleMania because we haven't had that in quite
Yes.
some time. It's been maybe close to a decade since maybe Trish and Mickey or Mania 23 or whatever. So
It's
any
been
match,
really long. It's been a
yeah,
really long time since we've had just a one-on-one match, and that's why, like, I lean toward like one of the four horsewomen or Oscar, somebody that's really, really strong like that, or Paige, because I feel like you're going to need two incredible women to carry that match.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, the matches that we've had in recent years have been pretty good. Like the four-way that we had at Mania this year was great. The
Yes.
three-way at WrestleMania 32, in my opinion, was probably one of the best women's matches we've ever had at WrestleMania before,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
with Charlotte,
100%.
Becky, and Sasha. Yeah, so. But even still, I hope we do get back to the one-on-one feuds as opposed to. And I mean, I get it, getting all the women in the cart so they all get a WrestleMania payday. That's great. But it would be cool if we had something a lot like with the men, where we have the one-on-one main events with the men.
Yes.
We can have something similar with the women, either from Raw, SmackDown, or even hopefully both. But
Fingers crossed for that. I would love to see two, the SmackDown title and the Raw Women's title defended on a one-on-one match for both of those. That would be incredible.
exactly. Hopefully, we're finally moving towards that direction. I know on both Raw and SmackDown. In the last couple months, I mean, I thought 2016 was a better year overall for the women's and
Yeah.
SmackDown women's divisions, for the Raw and women's SmackDown divisions. 2017 was good too, but it seems like they've kind of fallen into the formula of doing like the multi-women matches like every
Yes.
single month, and it's great to showcase the entire division, but
No,
you
of
don't really,
course.
you don't really get those one-on-one, like we really haven't had that one-on-one feud that you could really
Yes.
remember, like we did with Charlotte and Sasha in 2016,
Absolutely. And
so
I really miss that because
mhm.
Sasha and Charlotte, both in NXT and when they did their Raw feud, it was incredible. I loved it because it was so, you just don't, you didn't see it a lot. And now, like, I totally agree. 2017, I feel like in general there are a lot of major steps, like first Money in the Bank,
Mhm.
all that, the Mae Young Classic. But I feel like in general, the women were delegated to, 3-man tag team matches and that
Mhm.
kind of stuff to be able to showcase the entire division, which I understand. But at the same time, it doesn't build the feuds as much as you want and really create those great storylines like we had with Sasha and Charlotte.
Exactly. And a few women kind of stood out among the rest, like an Alexa Bliss, who obviously dominated the
Yes.
Raw women's division in 2017. But it seems like a lot like with the men, and you get this with the men all the time, where if you try to push everyone at once and you try to showcase everyone at once, as a result, no one really gets over. Like, you kind of have to
Yeah.
focus on certain people at certain times. Or, like, what a concept, try to do different feuds in the women's division. Like, we've had
Right.
that, we've had that before, too. It's not that, like, rare of a concept either, because we had it in late 2016 on SmackDown
Yeah.
before, SmackDown isn't terrible now, but, like, in 2016, when that golden period, we had Carmella and Nikki. We had Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. Even, like, Naomi and Natalya at various points. Like, we had a lot of
Yes.
different feuds going on at certain points simultaneously. So hopefully we can get back to that at some point soon.
I'm hoping after the Rumble and maybe even after WrestleMania they kind of get back to that kind of format, because I totally agree. I think it's just I think the men's division is so large at this point, and they're trying to push so many people there that it's kind of like the women get the short end of the stick sometimes by doing these kind of massive matches instead and not focusing on smaller feuds. But in general, I think it's very possible for them to, have 2, 3, even 4 feuds going, especially if hopefully a lot of these women that participate in the Rumble will get called up and the women's division will grow, and then you'll have more, feud opportunities for different matchups.